VriEvolution. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. So today we are going to be doing a reading on the full moon, which is happening in Aquarius. Okay, this is a timeless reading, so whenever there's an Aquarius full moon, you can watch this reading and it can resonate with you. All right, so there are a few downloads that I have written down in my notebook. Okay, and I'm gonna start with those downloads, start with those channel messages. I don't know if they were visible here, okay, but I'll just read them out to you. So the first download that I was getting for you guys is transformation of your personal truth, collective. Okay, so the changes that are coming in your life, the first thing that I was getting is that whatever truth you know of in your life pertaining to a particular person, a particular situation, a particular subject, whatever it may be, right? There's a transformation of that truth. So if you didn't know the complete truth of a particular situation, or if you thought that you knew the truth, there's a transformation in that. There's a change in that through maybe you getting to know the complete truth of the situation, or you upgrading based on the new knowledge that you get about the truth of that particular person or situation. Okay, so that is the first download that I was getting, that there is a transformation of your personal truth that is going to occur. The next download I got for you is stagnation from any kind of a situation where you were feeling stuck, where you were feeling like there's no growth happening, no momentum happening in this situation, in this particular phase. I see that being lifted. So this full moon is giving you the blessings to finally recognize the blocks that were happening in your life and to remove them step by step. Okay, so any kind of stagnation is being lifted by your knowledge, because Aquarius is the sign of I know, right? So you will know about things even without having any kind of evidence about that. So there is a perspective shift based on what knowledge you are gaining without evidence is also something that's coming up through your intuition, right? So there's a lot of activation of your higher chakras, which is your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, as well as your throat chakra. All right, so these chakras will be activated, meaning that you could either speak your truth with your throat chakra, you could speak about what you have been suppressing, what you have been stagnating within you for a very long period of time, right? Or it could be the third eye, where you were not seeing things clearly, where your vision was blocked from the truth, but now your third eye is activating, so it is able to give you that perception. And your crown chakra, which is your connection to everything, your connection to the divine, which talks about you getting proofs without having evidence, you getting proofs of knowledge without any evidence, right? So that is your crown chakra getting activated. All right, the third download for you guys is allergies are ascension symptoms. So any kind of allergies that you go through in the next 1 month, this is resonating with your activation. This is your ascension symptoms. So you are ascending to a higher reality. So your allergies will be like this guidepost, you know, which is letting you know that, okay, yeah, like you are right on the money there, you know, whatever you are assuming or whatever you know about, okay, or whatever knowledge you're gaining, as well as even your chakras getting activated. Your allergies could be a sign that your chakras are getting activated and cleansed as well, okay? Some of you could be going through phases of sneezing or coughing or getting a seasonal flu, cold. Don't get worried about that, and you can tackle them through natural remedies. But Spirit is saying this is happening for your highest good, okay? All right, then we have divine assistance and confirmation through synchronicities of you discovering your path. So collective, in the next 1 month, I see you getting divine assistance from your angels, from your spiritual masters, from ascendant masters. I see them guiding you in this path, where because your higher chakras are getting activated, there could be at times a non-awareness of how to move forward with these new forms of downloads that you're getting, or these new activations, or this new knowledge that you're getting. So there will be divine assistance and confirmation throughout this week of you receiving a lot of new synchronicities, of you discovering your true path, of whether you are on the right path or not. your synchronicities will align you with them, or will let you know that yes, you are on the right path. So seeing repeated numbers, seeing certain divine symbols, seeing certain person's name pop up on your phone while you're browsing social media and things like that, that will be a confirmation for the same, okay, that you're on the right path, and keep going. All right, the next download is, in the next 1 month, within that period, you are going to get a once in a lifetime type of download. Okay, so the kind of download that you're about to receive in this next 1 month is going to be significant in changing the entire trajectory of your life. That's something I'm picking up very strongly. Okay, so be on the lookout for that, and let me know in the comments down below when you feel this, and when you see this, and what type of download did you get. Like, we as a soul family on my channel, we share these things with each other so that we can level up together, right? This is the kind of community I'm building on my channel. All right, so the next download, my loves, for you guys is music. Okay, so there will be different types of messages in the kind of music as well as in the kind of content that you're watching, which will resonate with your soul's path. So keep an eye out for that as well. Okay, some of you could be making new beats which will be like transcending time on this planet, like it's something very timeless. Okay, so the tunes or the artistic endeavors that you're getting into will be very transcendental. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. If some of you are musicians, some of you are artists, some of you are into painting, singing, drawing, any kind of artistic line, dancing as well, it will give you some kind of a transcendental download based on what you're doing. Okay, and the last download we have for you is celebrities will be humanized. Okay, so I feel like for a very long period of time we have thought of celebrities as these godlike figures, as these figures that are leading us in the right direction, and they are doing a lot of service for people by coming up in these commercials, and basically they are defining our path for us. They are defining our life purpose for us, that we are supposed to be like them, talk like them, dress like them, walk like them. But in this 1 month, you will see certain things come up, either in news, in social media, in certain information that you're gathering, which will tell you that these celebrities are humans just like you, that they are imperfect just like you, and we are all imperfect. We are all here to make mistakes, and we are all here to learn from them, and these celebrities and their mistakes will be highlighted in the next 1 month for you to see their flaws, and for you to see that they are just a human, and that they are not some godlike figure that you're supposed to follow and go through with these trends and things like that. Okay, this is about, with the Aquarius full moon, this is about understanding how the ideas and the originality within you goes against the grain of the normal trends and the normal societies, and these celebrities have defined the trends. So some of you could also get these downloads of going against celebrities, or going against certain things that they are leading about, which they are fooling people about. Some of you could stand up and speak about this as well. All right, so these are the downloads that I'm getting. Okay, we just completed the download section right now. Wow, that was a lot, right? So let's see, my loves. Let's get the tarot out for you guys first. Okay, so Aquarius full moon for the collective. What are the changes that are coming up for the Aquarius full moon? The full moon in Aquarius, what's happening for the collective? What changes are happening? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know regarding this Aquarius full moon? We have justice, beautiful. Although it wanted to go in reverse, so I do feel like if there was any kind of an injustice or an unfair situation that was happening in your life, with the Ace of Cups, I feel like you're going to get a new understanding on this. Some of you could be dealing with some legalities or court case situations, right? I see them going in your favor, my loves. Okay, so any kind of difficulty that you were going through, any kind of stagnation in the legal situation that you were going through, in terms of what downloads I got in my book as well, right? That stagnation is going to clear up with the Ace of Cups. There's going to be a new opportunity for you to renew the knowledge of what you were actually collecting, and yeah, there will be a breakthrough in the court case situation. All right, and something that is unfair in your life is about to be righted. So there's divine karma that is coming through and taking place in your life right now. Okay, so let's get all the cards out here. But according to this Two of Wands, this is telling me that there are decisions that you are supposed to make right now, collective, about what path do you choose, because you already have a particular path that is set for you. There's something that is very stable in your life, but it's not something that's totally fulfilling you, right? Like, for example, you have one business and that business is not truly fulfilling you. There's been a lot of legal cases or unfair situation within that business, or some kind of stagnation, or you feeling held back within that particular path that you have chosen, be it in your love life, be it in your business, whatever it may be, right? I see you leaving your comfort zone in terms of that, and I see you choosing a new path, a path that is filled with divine justice for you, for your path, you know, for you balancing out your karma as well. I do see that. So some of you are definitely leaving the karmic paths, the karmic people, the karmic situations that are no longer serving you, and treading on a new path, on a completely different path of your own making, of your own idea. And this could be something creative as well, right? So if creatively you were stagnating in the past, I see you getting new downloads and new ideas on what will bring you that justice in your career as well, and in your life purpose as well. Okay, I see some of you traveling as well. So in the next 1 month you could be traveling or setting up plans to travel. Okay, but there could be some financial ups and downs, so I see you balancing that out as well. I see you meditating upon your options and seeing what is the best option, what is the best choice for you. I see you being in two minds about a particular path, you know, about a particular decision, but I see you, you know, getting aligned with your truth within this month, right? That's something that's coming up very strongly. And 2 to 2, so if you see 2 to 2, you are on the right path, right? Because we have 2 and we have 2 here, so that's synchronicity. And we have the sun, beautiful, oh my god, this is beautiful, collective. So this is my collective realizing that there is a path to your happiness, to your ultimate fulfillment, to what fulfills you, and that path is based on your authenticity, is based on your truth, is based up on you standing up for what is not right in your life as well as in others' lives. So if some of you have larger purposes for yourself, where you are supposed to stand up for the underdogs, stand up and speak up for people who are helpless, for people who are not doing well, I see you becoming that humanitarian in the next 1 month and being your authentic self. You know, some of you have been pondering about this, but I see the divine illuminating this path for you by showing you these synchronicities which we were getting, right, in the downloads, in your messages. So this is beautiful, my loves. Okay, let's get 4 more cards here. Spirit, please clarify these cards for us as well, for the Aquarius full moon. So there's a lot of divine illumination that is happening on your path. I see you releasing any kind of collaborations, be it business or romantic, that were not serving you. There was a lot of gossip, a lot of backlash, or a lot of untruths being spoken in this particular dynamic, or something to do with toxic people, toxic situations that are no longer serving you, right? There is a death that is happening to that, and there is an ending, you know, like a bittersweet ending to that happening, because you are gaining divine knowledge on, you know, where it is that you're meant to step out into. Okay, and I see you guarding yourself from people or situations that don't want anything good for you. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords as well, yes, and at the bottom of the deck we have Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, collective, I feel like you, in this month, you will let go of that instant need for gratification, right? Where you need gratification quickly, where you want results quickly, where you want to see things happen extremely fast for you. You want those results of your hard work very fast. I see you letting that go. Okay, I see you releasing any form of mindset that was truly holding you back from being your authentic self and from taking time into your purpose and your path. Because in this world, especially, you know, the kind of leaders that we have, the kind of society that we have, it's constantly bombarding us with instant gratification, with those likes, with those clicks, you know, with that social media fame and all of that. You know, it's just being shown to us so that we can be distracted from our true path, which is actually long term, which is actually wisdom that we learn from making mistakes on our path and from learning and growing from them, so that we can maintain that success that comes in the long term. And I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, that's what the collective is learning right now. The collective is learning to go slow at their purpose and to not rush into things just because they have an idea or just because they have realized something about themselves that, okay, this is something I'm meant to do, that I'm going to do it now and I'm going to see the results now. Right? So I see you focusing on those things about yourself, and this could cause a lot of you thinking that you need to ghost certain people from your life, or ghost a particular business that was no longer doing well for you. You know, it was not growing that well for you, and you embarking on a new journey, on a new path completely, right? And there could be some hesitation on your path with regards to this, but you know that the life that you were leading in the past was very unfair to you, and there was a lot of stagnation being caused, and there is this transformation of your personal truth, being that that the first download on my book, right? I just opened my book, and this is the truth card for me. The Knight of Swords talks about like delivering the ultimate truth in a very fast-paced way, right? So when you receive this truth, either through a person, through a content that you're watching, or through a situation, you're going to realize that, you know, whatever you knew about in the past was not true, and that the new truth has been revealed to you. And this will humble you as well. It's not just about the humbling of celebrities and, you know, their mistakes being highlighted. It's also about your own personal mistakes being highlighted, on how you were isolating yourself from the people that love you, the people that cherish you, because of the people that have done you wrong and been unfair to you in the past. So that old self of you, where you were extremely protective of yourself to the point of detriment, is going to release from your aura, from your energy field. And sun is shining so that it can burn off that sense of wall that you have built up around you, so that new truths can come in. Okay, and for that you have to be in alignment with that truth. And how do you come in alignment? By recognizing that you don't know everything, that there are things that you come to know once you take a risk, you know, once you embark on a new journey, on a new path, on a new goal that you have set for yourself, and now you are learning about it, now you're growing into it, now you're fascinated by it, and then you learn a lot of new things. So that is something I'm seeing for you guys come up very strongly. A lot of divine assistance in the next 1 month, my loves. We have 3 major arcanas here, right? And definitely the synchronicities are going to be very, very powerful, right? And yeah, once in a lifetime type of download, which will illuminate your path, illuminate what brings you joy, what brings you fulfillment and happiness in your life. Okay, beautiful, my loves. So now let's get a few more cards for the zodiac signs. By the way, I'm seeing Libra, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Aquarius, Gemini. All right. Okay, my love. So now let's get the other deck and clarify a little bit of this. All right. So Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors of my viewers, please guide us. What's coming up for this full moon in Aquarius for my lovely collective that's watching this reading right now? We have dog barking, advice from a friend. Wow. Okay, so some of you are definitely going to get an advice from someone that is close to you. Could be a friend, could be a sibling, it could be your own pet. Literally, you know, that is your best friend at times when maybe you have felt down, you have felt stagnation, you have felt depression, and there will be some divine download about your pet and how your pet also assists you in your divine path, and how it assists your ancestors, and how you know, they are an important part of your journey, you know. So there's a lot of downloads coming in through that as well. And with the dog barking, dog barks when there is some kind of a danger or some kind of a threat, right? So I see you eliminating that threat because of this dog barking, which is like literally spirit coming through to give you that alert that, okay, there was a situation which was very much confusing to you, with this labyrinth energy. You felt like you were stuck, or you felt like there was no way out of a particular situation, but there will be advice from a friend, advice from a relative or someone who could assist you in getting out of the situation as well. Okay. this is like a wake-up time, like a wake-up call for you guys. We have the archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Yes, exactly. With the Two of Wands, this is exactly what I was telling you about, my loves, that there will be new doors that are opening up for you in this next 1 month. New possibilities where you recognize that whatever you were holding yourself back from was your own limitations of your own mind, your own beliefs in your own path, and it was keeping you stuck, you know. They say that limited knowledge is dangerous, right? So similarly, sometimes we gain a lot of knowledge in a particular subject and we think that we are the we are the answer to that, but no, there's a lot more to learn on this path, and humility is required for you to open up and see this path as well, right? So there will be some humility that comes in, which will provide you the opportunity and possibilities for you to open up into these new doors, or get into these new doors of opportunities. Ooh, we have love. So collective, some of you were holding yourself back from love, and I see new opportunities and possibilities for love as well opening up for you guys. Some of you could be going out on a date and having some like seafood. Definitely I'm picking that up, okay? And something about you not feeling good enough for money. So you will be breaking certain patterns about financial insecurities that you were dealing with. Maybe some of you were not ready to be open to love because you were going through some financial challenges. But Spirit is saying that even if you're going through those challenges, being with someone on that journey and having your heart open and filled with compassion brings a lot more in than you can realize, okay? Sometimes we have to take a break from going to the extreme in a particular situation. So if the finances are not right and we are constantly focused on that and we are frustrated and we are irritated with why is it not working out and why are things not working out, I feel like the collective is realizing that we have to get our focus off of that and do something different for us to open up new opportunities for ourselves, for us to open up new paths and possibilities, right? And I think there will be a friend who advises you on this, or I could be that friend, literally, right? But some of you could definitely go on this seafood date as well. All right, so let's see from the other deck that we have here. We have the bird. News is on the way, okay? Bird flying. So yeah, there could have been certain gossip, like I said, about the injustice that has happened in your life. And I feel like there's going to be news on the way in terms of how you can get justice for a particular situation, or how you can fix a particular situation in your life that felt very stagnant, that felt like, there's no way out of it, okay? I definitely see that news is on the way, and I see good news, okay? Tell me about death. Tell me about death, Spirit. What is this death energy? Okay, we have Vine. Let's get all the cards out. We have Vine. So this is seek out information that will help you. And Bridge, and we have Ant. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have Desk. Pay attention to your work, right? So yeah, this is what collective has been doing, right? Focusing on the work and extra attentive on the work front, right? But now there is a transformation of that, transformation of your personal truth regards to that. And there will be some information that you seek out where you will realize that you will have to let something go from your life, okay? Something that you felt like was very near and dear to you, something that was, even though was stagnant, was your baby, or something that was not working well, functioning well, but was something that you worked very passionately on, but it did not work out because it was not meant for you, collective, right? So there is a sacrifice that is being made in the next 1 month, which is opening up new doors and new opportunities and new paths for you, especially in doing what you love and being your authentic self. And even though that will cause a financial pinch, it will eventually lead to your work achievement and success with the Ant energy, right? It will lead to that energy of you achieving something in the long run. Why? Because you followed the path of your authenticity and what you love doing, despite you being dealt unfair situations and you going through that phase of feeling left out and not being able to talk to anyone about it, I feel like there will be a breakthrough in that and a level up in terms of that, okay? Because you will successfully overcome a problem based on what you felt left out about, okay? And there will be a lot of love that will come towards you. Why? Because you've started focusing on the solutions rather than focusing on the problems. So I see solutions to all of your problems coming through in the next 1 month with this full moon, okay? So it's very important that you seek out the information that will help you, all right? Do the 10% of your action that you can do and let the 90% be done by the universe, because the universe is ready to help you with this full moon to successfully overcome this challenge or a problem, my loves. Okay, wow, beautiful. I love this spread for you guys. Now let's get an advice for this month for the full moon in Aquarius for you guys. I'll get some galactic advice for you because this is a very, very galactic full moon, okay? There's a lot of transformation happening, a lot of people stepping into their divine authenticity, stepping up for the underdogs, making people aware about the shortcomings, the unfairness that is happening in the world, okay? A lot of things coming out, and us as a collective having to let go of certain things that are fake, that are superficial, and stepping onto the new path, which could lead to financial pinch initially and will not give you that abundance that you're looking for through instant gratification, but with love and with that care and affection towards your path, you will see that path blossom into something much more than what you lost in the past, okay? So Spirit, what is the advice for the collective for this month? What is the advice? We have pioneering spirit, beautiful. This is about that pioneering spirit, my loves. Look at the 1-1 here, right? The synchronicities are very, very strong in this reading, okay? So this is about you pioneering that new path, okay? And you letting go of the destructive path that was not serving you, okay? So also letting go of the past as well, because I think in the past you were very scared of pioneering something. You were very scared of being an original in something, being unique in something. But this full moon is making you recognize with the Aquarian energy that you're meant to pioneer something in this life, that you're meant to be original, that you're not meant to follow all these trends and all these people that are promoting certain things which are not good for you, and lying about those things because they also don't use those things that they are promoting, and you know, things like that. So what is not good for your spirit is going away in this month, and what is actually nutritious and beneficial and you know, bringing a lot of advantages spiritually for you, physically for you, mentally and emotionally for you, that is the reality that you will be tapping into. All right, so let's read this for you guys. It says here, I hope it's focusing. All right, the early beginnings of Lyran civilization were filled with excitement about exploring the universe. They expanded their colonies rapidly and the civilization grew quickly. These were the first forefathers of human heritage. Having a connection to this early Lyran time, you also have a connection to this pioneering spirit. This spirit compels you to explore both the physical and the metaphysical worlds. Now, what am I getting with this collective? That it's very important to have a balance between your physical life as well as your spiritual life. And this is something that you will come into balance with the Justice, 2 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. This is, all 3 cards are talking about balance, right? So this is about you balancing that spirituality with practicality, and to not get lost in the fantasies or the delusions of something, but not to get lost in the practicalities and the externalization of energies to the point where you deplete yourself, or to the point where in spirituality that you lose yourself in your fantasy or your delusions, right? So that's something that's coming up very strongly here. This spirit compels you to explore both physical and metaphysical worlds. While this is a healthy pursuit, the lessons of the Lyrans have shown that this desire for exploration must also be balanced with daily life, right? So it asks that your explorations be a way to embrace physical life and not escape from it. So collective, whoever's, you know, watching this reading, some of you could be escaping a lot into like spiritual modalities, or you know, spiritual things and spiritual advices, and spirit is asking you to take your energy back from there. Like, are you imbalanced in that pursuit? Are you doing too much of something? Too much of anything is bad, anything, okay? So spirit is asking you to come back into balance and to balance both. And this is something you're learning in this month with the full moon in Aquarius, okay? So the commentary here is, the text for this card is pretty much says it all. It refers to the beginnings of the first star family directly related to the development on our earth, the Lyrans. It particularly refers to the first era of their development when they were a young species and had many lessons to learn. The 𝗤𝕠𝕤𝕤 are our oldest forefathers. In this past era, they were extremely focused in reality and not very interested in spiritual development. In some ways, they were young and immature, as most young species are. But qualities of young civilizations can be negative or positive depending on how those qualities are expressed. A pioneering spirit can be a wonderful quality when used with responsibility and integrity. It can also be a negative quality when used immaturely, with ignorance or without integrity. Thus, it becomes important to look at the rest of the spread, read it and see how to interpret it, and follow your intuition. Usually, this card comes up when people who have had their lives in Lyra during this era and are here now to apply those lessons. Perhaps you are being asked to take risks and become a spiritual pioneer in your life a little bit more. Or perhaps the pioneering aspect of your nature needs to be balanced with responsibilities in your life on earth as a human. Open yourself to further guidance from the message of this card and see where this insight takes you. Right, my loves? So this is very, very clear. Like I said, some of you are imbalanced in the spiritual pursuits, some of you are imbalanced in the daily life pursuits, and there is a strong balance that is coming through with this particular energy. Even though you have a pioneering spirit about something, to become extremely obsessed with it to the point of you being focused on only that one thing and nothing but that thing, takes away a lot from the balance of your life, takes away a lot from the opportunities, the possibilities and the paths that are opening up for you in your personal life, in the other aspect of the life that you're avoiding. So yes, that is the main message for you guys. And with that young species energy, I'm getting that the collective is awakening to their spirituality and is like new to it. It's this new phase where we are understanding that yes, there is spiritual realities, and even though I don't have proof of it, like physical evidence of it, that I feel it in my heart that there's something different, there's some higher guidance, that there are some synchronicities, that there are some divine alignments that are happening for me and I cannot avoid it anymore, right? So that is what spirit is asking you to focus on and to balance it with your daily life and daily life discipline and practices for it. All right, my loves, so this is what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you got a lot out of it. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. I would truly appreciate it because it helps my readings reach most of the people on YouTube, and it helps other people as well, my loves. And also, if you're feeling extra generous, you can also donate through the PayPal link given in the description box, along with my Amazon wishlist for USA as well as India. So if you are from either of those countries, you can gift me certain tarot and oracle decks which I can use for your readings on my channel. Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know, what is this new energy that you're stepping into, and have you been feeling these synchronicities of late, and the downloads that I got for you from my book, are you resonating with any of it? I would truly appreciate it if you do. Alright, I love communicating with you guys on the comment section. Alright, so thank you so much, my loves, and peace.